Greetings, Natasha Harrison here with Community Build Ventures. I am taking a moment to share our theme for 2021 during this month of Black History Month in February, and wanted to share our theme and really center love during this month as we are reflecting on the contributions of Black Americans, which, by the way, Black history does not start and end on February 1st and February 28th. It is a full calendar opportunity for all of us to deepen our history on Black people, people from the African diaspora. But I digress. I again want to take the opportunity to share our theme for 2021 and really center how this theme is truly rooted in love. So our theme for 2021 is Black Bold. And what Black Bold means to us, hashtag Black Bold, we are working to pursue the creativity, the boldness, and resilience of our ancestors to advance towards liberation. And when we said that, it may sound big to your ears, but honestly, being a Black person, having children, buying a home, driving your car safely to somewhere and back, honestly, going to college, starting a business like that, just starting a business and the history that we know of just the economic destruction and trauma that was predicated on Black communities, preyed upon on Black communities. It is a bold move for Black people to start a business and say, I'm going to be successful at that. But really, Black Bold also says that there is sacredness in every human life, and also Black people. There is sacredness in the lives of Black people. And we wanted to say that specifically because so much of what is pumped to us consciously and subconsciously is all part of systems of dehumanization of the Black body, or people that look Black, right? The social interpretation of how someone looks, right, is race. And so we want to make sure that we are rooted in advancing towards liberation. And I want to bring up something very important that really aligns with Black Bold, is that being Black bold and, of really just having the right I'm going to be a Black person. I'm going to be authentically who I am. And I'm going to center who I am in every space where I am is a very bold move. Our society does not, because our society is very rooted in capitalistic, white supremacist ideology, it's very difficult for any human being to show up as our authentic self, and especially Black people, Black Indigenous people of color. And so it's very important that we champion that we celebrate that, and we support people who are just, I want a right to be, I want to be myself, and dismantle those systems that are constantly pushing up against, it's telling me, my children, my husband, my community, overt, covert, in both of those ways, that you don't have a right to be. And so we wanted to make sure in this theme that we, cover that and say, let's be Black bold. Let's be Black bold. Let's be who we are, right, in every space. And that really is rooted in love. And I really want to bring up, I'm in Georgia. And so I am surrounded by some amazing Black women that I know personally that did the damn thing. Let me just say that they pulled resources. They, just the human capital, the social capital, just all the different ways. They had, fish fries and collard greens, just all the different ways to really engage Black people in this democratic process. And so I've seen a lot of memes of people saying Black women save democracy, or, Black women this. And I want to be clear that in the root of of Black women doing work towards liberation is about our lives. It's about me wanting to have the right to be. It's about honoring the sacredness of Blackness, of our ancestors, of future, of our legacy. It's all in that. And democracy is a tool, it is a resource, but it is not the end goal. The end goal is that I can thrive as a Black person and not be in fear, um, or be in fear of how a system is designed to produce outcomes that are very harmful and deadly for my people, for me, my family, future generations that were the same for my ancestors and the elders in my family. So it's very important. And I want it to be very clear that that work that people saw Black people and particularly Black women doing was all rooted in love, deep love for self, deep love for community, and, and deep love for their families, and it just, and Black people have been saying since the beginning, right? That if you do not address white supremacy, if we continue to fail that, the democracy, this valuable tool, will be eradicated, will be demolished. And we know that. But also, I want to share another point about, Black Bold being love and all what we saw that Black women were doing all across the South in particular, is that we hold with us the spirit of Ubuntu. And Ubuntu is I am because you are. We understand the interconnectedness and the cooperation, especially, because of oppression, because of white supremacy, because of all of those things, we have inherited, right? Even ancient, our motherland and the continent, and also our experience here, the understanding of cooperation, that, if I look good, you look good. Okay, right? It's this idea that, how are we? Okay, how are you? Okay, if the least of us is not well, we're not well. So we need to figure out how to help this sister or help this brother to be well. And so again, Black Bold is rooted, that theme that we have for this year is rooted in that understanding of Ubuntu and the understanding that we have love for ourselves, our families, and our communities. And we're using the tools to ensure our liberation, to ensure that, our lives, that all of our Black lives thrive, no matter where we start out and where we live. That is possible, and and which allows us to have the right to be, to just take up space. Hey, I'm here. Look at me, right? I'm here. So again, please, I would love to hear your thoughts about our theme, hashtag Black Bold, during February. And again, all of this work is a deep, deep, deep love offering that Black people have continually tried to offer, to extend, and for this nation to fully accept and move from the ways that is rooted in fear and scarcity. And with that, I'll close out. I am complete. Thank you so much for listening. And again, would love to hear what your thoughts are on our theme, hashtag Black Bold. Have a wonderful day.